Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Go Ranga, go Ranga. If you hear any pops in the microphone, like goes tick, tick, pop, 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 or some kind of pop, let me know, and then I can put a pop filter on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ooh, that was good. I like that one. There we go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Good morning. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Mm. Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Advaita Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Ah. The Festival of the Rasa Dance, Govinda Lilamrita, by Krishna Das Kaviraj Prabhu. Then Krishna began to sing different rhythmic story songs and danced with the clever gopis. Then Sri Krishna began to sing different rhythmic story songs and danced with the clever gopis. When Krishna Chandra danced with Sri Radha, Lalita and others sang. Chitra and others gave the rhythms, and Vrinda and her group were in the audience. Gradually, the gopis made a line on the dancing stage, playing venas and other instruments, si- singing different songs. Although the stringed instruments, wind instruments, flutes, drums, and voices all softly resounded in various ways. I guess I'm not in that. This Krishna just won't let me get into this nowadays. Okay, Chaitanya Bhagavat. So Sridhar is offering prayers to Lord Chaitanya, and this is page 352 in Chaitanya Bhagavat. By the Lord's order, Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, now presided over Sridhar's power of speech, and Sridhar began to glorify the Lord. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and
Maharaj,
all
I
glory.
can't hear you.
Uh, can you hear me, everybody? Oh, sound is not okay. Okay, all right. What happened? Okay, let me check it out. Sound says it's working. Okay, sounds great. Okay now. Is it okay now? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Oh, you know what? The book was in front of the
I hear
microphone.
you now, Maharaj.
Yeah, the book was in front of the microphone. Sorry about that. Ah.
Maharaj, it's okay for me, but Lalita's saying it's choppy for her.
Is it choppy? I think it's Lolita's. Now okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All glories to the Lord of the entire cosmic manifestation. All glories to the Son of Mother Sachi Vishvambara. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, whose incarnation and activities are a mystery even to the Vedas. He has appeared as the best of the Brahmins. Taking different forms, he appears in every millennium to uphold religious principles. Secretly, you went about in Navadweep town, managing and maintaining everything. Your real identity unknown to all. It is impossible for anyone to know your real self without your mercy. It is impossible for anyone to know your real self without your mercy. See? So like the statement. Uh, if you have the mercy of Krishna, oh yeah, if you have the mercy of Krishna, he gives you guru, and then by the mercy of guru, you get Krishna because they explain the real nature of Krishna in the vision of the revealed scriptures, and this is what's needed. See, in the vision of the revealed scriptures. Otherwise, people don't get a clear conception of the absolute truth. See, so and this is what makes us solid. This is the certainty we need. See, we need that. We need to be certain and solid and otherwise in this world everything is always changing. People are looking and seeking and seeking and seeking this certainty, this some solidness, some place to rest. And wherever you go, there's no rest. Even in the demigods, they think they find rest, but even there, there's always not the perfect rest that we're looking for. So a lot of people are looking for that in death. They think when they die, they're going to find rest. They find the rest in death. But wouldn't it be nice? And it is nice to find that rest here in this world, resting in the Lord. See, resting in God, resting in and more specifically, resting in His name, finding that rest. You know, it's like, putting your head on His lap, and feeling like safe. All these things people are looking for externally. You see how the big theme for the last 2 years, we want to keep you safe. We want to keep you safe. And people have been believing in the authorities to keep them safe. But was that really real and true? Were people really safe? Look how many people have died. See, they want to, you when you believe in the Lord's Maya, it's always some kind of twisted, deceptive lie. Want to keep you safe. See, so what is the preaching here? What is the realization here? Oh yeah, I want safety. Everybody wants safety. That's a need, right? The safety. Even the soul wants safety. Okay? The soul wants safety, but where is that safety? Okay? Whether you're a liberated soul or even a conditioned soul, if you believe in the word of the realized soul, believe in somebody who's actually realized God and has found that safety, that safe haven in God, and they teach you how to also get that safe haven, then you find the ultimate rest, the ultimate safety. And then you're free of the lies of Maya. Maya is always lying. All the way up into people say they're guru and they're leaders. This is in religion. This is why Bhagavad Gita says, abandon all varieties of religion and surrender to me. Surrender to the absolute truth. See, Jesus said, the Lord is looking for worship in spirit and in truth. I think we can do this here. Let's see here. Oh, we only got. Huh. Yeah, the Lord's looking for worship in spirit and in truth. Let's try this here. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and that's the ultimate safety. That's what people are looking for. It's so funny. This is a really good time to share the message that the Lord wants to share, because this is how we're saved. You don't have to wait for some being coming down from the clouds to save you from the liars and the cheaters in Kali Yuga. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is take shelter of the pastimes of the Lord, coming through those who have taken shelter of the pastimes of the Lord, and have that shelter. That's it. And then you're saved. You don't have to wait for something out there like the Christians waiting for God's going to come out there. In other words, they haven't really found the safety yet. Maybe he will. Maybe he will appear as something because but you don't have to wait. You can get that right now. I mean, many of us have it. If you feel it here, if you find that safety, that refuge here, what are we finding it in? In chanting the Lord's name, in hearing the glories of the absolute truth, pointing us always in the proper direction. Everybody, see, in Maya, they're pointing you. Oh, go to Fauci to be safe. Go to your governor out there in California, be safe. Look, the whole place is falling apart. Isn't that nice to see? I mean, it's nice to see what they're really doing. Oh yeah, go to Biden. The government wants to keep you safe, and the whole world is going to pot because people, even what would call normies, who believe the sheeple are looking. Well, what kind of safety are we finding in Biden? He said we're going to, but everything's being destroyed. Gas is going up. Our whole thing, supply chains is being, after now, people are starting to think, hey, there's something wrong going on here. This is God doing this. He's saying, well, this is you've always been believing in external out there to keep you safe in the Lord's Maya, and those who are servants of the Lord's Maya. And it gets really dystopian where the government gets to wants that's only a paternal thing. They're just acting, they just want to be the father of all. That's all that is. They want to imitate God. They can't help it. They're under the whammy of the illusion. They want to be the father of all, and it never works out right. That's called communism. They want to be, oh yes, we want to protect you, but they never do a good job. They've never done it. They can't do a good job. And for the people and for even the leaders to find out they can't do it. And the same thing with the friggin' gurus. They want to be your father and they want you to they mandate stuff and everything. But the New World Order is not going in really that direction. People only think it is. No, the New World Order is our father and mothers, Radha and Krishna, God, Christ. You know, what else do you need? You know, this is our sovereignty. People haven't found. They're looking inside. We want sovereignty in the government. Never works. Or we want sovereignty in our own self. Never works. Okay? We need to find sovereignty in that transcendental Lord, that we are the servant and he is the master. That's the beginning of sovereignty. And then people become, you can see when you see real Christians who have the real Christ in them, they're bold, they're solid, man. And that goes for anybody who has realized the true Lord, the source. Whether they're an American Indian, a Vaishnava, or a Muslim, if they're really in God and God is manifesting himself in them and he's showing his real face and they have this real natural love and devotion that devotees have, there's a solidness there. There's a sovereignty there. And that's what we're looking for. That's the preaching here. You come here, you'll become sovereign. You'll find out without any illusion, we're thinking, oh, sovereignty is in just being alone, being by yourself, in yourself. Well, it's sort of in there, but it's not clear truth. It's in you. The kingdom of God is within and at hand, and the kingdom of God is a relationship with the eternal Lord. And that's it, man. That is solid, and that is true. And that is eternal. Now, for what we come here has been realized, everybody, universally. If you don't realize that you are a servant of that Lord eternally, you are failed. You failed in the mission in the world. Because this is the only reason that really for being here is to realize our position. Realize that we've fallen into this Maya and realize the path out of it. And, so it's a great privilege to preach this, man. I mean, to direct people, not misdirect them, for God's sake. Everybody's being misdirected. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, I'll direct you to Vrindavan. I'm Guru Dev, and I'm not Guru Dev because I'm not in eternal prema relationship with Radha and Krishna. So I'm going to naturally misdirect you. I'm going to speculate on what that is. And that's what has been done. People don't know the real Krishna, and they're speculating on that. See, therefore there's some misdirection. They can't help. Prabhupada said it. They can't help you very well. Those who haven't realized God. They haven't realized Krishna, realize his transcendental nature, because they've realized their own transcendental nature in relationship with the Lord by the mercy of the Lord. There we go. Amy Rose, the whole situation in this world is a crock. It's a sadistic, for masochist, tormented joke. Yeah, and yeah, shift. Yeah, is the only solution. The shift in consciousness. This is the shift. Is to shift it in the proper direction, in the proper place. Even if we died and we went to that paradise with God to be with God, what you would realize is what is being taught here and experienced here, the same thing. God is there, and I'm his servant. I'm here to worship that Lord. And it comes from the heart. See? The spiritual heart. Okay? So that's why the Lord's servants come here, and that prayer is realized, thy will be done. God's will. See, thy. There's a person out there. You notice? Thy means, hey, there's somebody out there other than yourself. Hey, Yoga Maya. This is it. See? Thy. Hey, there's another person. Thy, who? God. Who is that guy? Well, you only ever know is when you see thy will be done on earth. You see somebody doing it in that will of the Lord. Thy will be done on earth as it is in spirit, in Vrindavan, in Mathura. They're all doing the same. They're worshiping the transcendental Lord in great ecstatic, blissful happiness. If you're not doing that, man, you're missing the boat because you're not going to get that worshiping Biden or Xi Jinping, that guy, the Chinese leader over there who wants to be your father and track and trace you like God. They want it's all imitation of God. They want to do God's job. They think they can do it better. Oh my God, how ridiculous that is. And anybody having faith in these guys to do God's job, you're stupid. You deserve to be taken off the planet, for God's sake. I know it's hard to think, but God, if you don't listen to this, you're going to be taken out because you believe in these guys and they've got the order to lie and cheat and steal everything from you. They got the order. But the good news is I also got an order to take back to Vrindavan anybody wants to go. Watch out. This is my danda. It's lighter than that other big thing they got to carry. Very light, easy to carry. And I can just put it on the shelf. See, it's on the shelf now. Take it out. Watch out. It's like these guys, they carry their dunda and they're preaching. I also, with my dunda. Hey, man, short and sweet, concise. We don't need anything bigger than this. Why carry the weight, a big heavy stick, man? Do this. Yeah, hey, man, we're here to give solutions here, an alternative to the bullshit, to the lies, all the way from religion down, from top to bottom, from the top of the illusion, the religion you can abandon because you get the deeper thing here. You can kick the ladder of religion, could never work very good. All you get is a bunch of external rules and regulations and everything. You don't become sovereign there. You got these gurus who are like the Bidens and the Faucis, and they can't help you very well, man, because they haven't realized God. They're not in their prema eternal relationship with Krishna of Vrindavan. They cannot give you the teachings of Lord Caitanya. You know what the teaching is of Lord Caitanya? It's very simple. Just take the friggin' mercy of Lord Caitanya coming through his parampara, his real devotee and associate. That's the teaching of Lord Caitanya. And it's so easy, it goes over the heads of the Acharya Daves with the big titles and the big piano playing. Oh, they can't figure out. It's too easy. They need complicated speculation to preach. Oh, Guru Dev, Acharya Dev, please deliver me. Oh, yes, I'll deliver you. A nice, would you like a wife or a pizza? That's the best I can do. I have some cooks over there making nice pizza. You want some pizza? Oh, Prema Bhakti. Oh, no. Not even Narayan Raj could have given you that. That's for many lifetimes. If you listen to our preaching. How do you know that's not real? Because ask any Narayan Raj group if a Gorhari is invited to give a class and see. No, you can't even come to our place because you listen to that guy and he's exposing us. But they won't say no. Well, just exposing. Hey, man, if there's prema ain't anywhere, I'm not interested. And neither are my intelligent disciples. If they got that intelligent, if they're less intelligent, they'll go where prema isn't. They'll go to Mina or somebody like that. That's called less intelligent. Yeah, I might have some people hanging around here too, like that. But to each his own. I You won't find me there unless I'm here to tell them a thing or two. Exactly. Drumming is where it's at, man. Come here. We'll make you a drummer. Drummer boy. I want Prema, a wife and a pizza. I remember I was in ISKCON, and after a while, everybody pretty much gets kind of humdrum. It's like, and they know, the leaders know. Okay, it's time to get this guy a wife. Otherwise, you won't stay. You probably leave. It's time to get him a wife. Keep him around longer. Get another 4 or 5 years. Then after that, well, I don't know. Let's try sannyas. Maybe that keep him around a little bit longer.
Mhm.
Hey, no, I've been there. I know what that's going on there. 5 years. I looked
Me
around for
too.
5 years.
Me too, Guru.
You too.
They did the same. They did it with me. Yeah.
Same. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's a certain kind of number there they got.
Although I never, wanted to leave, I wanted to stay, but I think it
Yeah,
was about my
yeah.
husband, my ex-husband.
Yeah. I also
Maybe he
wanted to
had
stay.
some
Yeah,
problem.
I wanted Krishna, and there was nowhere else to go. I tried going somewhere. I wanted Krishna, but there it was really kind of tough. But I went. I tried to go back to my mother and father and hang out with them, and that wasn't so good because how mundane it was. So I
Yeah.
took the lesser of two evils, Vaidhi Bhakti. For me, it's not that it's evil. Well, you know what the evil basically is you're not living. See, live. Evil is live spelled backwards. It's backwards. Everything is backwards until we're in our eternal relationship. Then we have life, live. We live in this relationship. This is what we're meant to do. This thy will be done on earth. See, is to live in this transcendental relationship. That's where the life is. Otherwise, it's evil. Even up into religion, if you're not living in your transcendental relationship, you're still not fully alive. There's oppression there. Everybody knows. I used to remember going in Vrindavan. I walked by ISKCON devotees. Many of them they won't even say hi. Oh, this if it's a woman, especially. Oh, don't say anything because he's a man, or whatever, is going on. They have to. They're not fully alive. They can't be natural. It's all still
Yeah.
artificial. Even in the world, I walk down here. You pass by anybody, or especially the beautiful women. They want to look really sexy and attractive and everything. They just want to say hi, and it's like they want to look like that, but they don't. They can't express themselves. Everything in this world is artificial until you're in spirit, man. Because this is where it's at. This is fan. That's what bring every day we come here. I mean, this is love it, and our students are getting in the act. They want to also get up there and express their spirituality. It's wonderful, and what they're going through and what God is doing in their lives and all. I mean, this is amazing. This is otherwise what life do we have here in this world? What is it? Just eating, sleeping. I mean, that's okay, but it's nothing. Same old, same old. Yeah. Life of the spirit, man. Uh, Yeah, it's Amy Rose replying to Freddie, pizza wife, wife over and over again. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, everybody's looking for more. Anyway, we do our little part here. And what's nice is to make it fun now. See, this when you get more spiritually advanced, when you advance your spirit, it becomes more fun. The devotees here in Krishna Lila or Chaitanya Lila, they were very playful. It wasn't like they were doing hard rules, all that stuff they teach in religions about rules, but they were just playful. They had the Lord, they had their relationship awakened, and they were more relaxed and playful, easygoing. Yeah, let's give let's there you go. Look at the walker here. He's walking. There he is. Oh, he's on a treadmill. He's in the gym. Okay, he's on the treadmill. Everybody's on a treadmill. They just kind of things going, like a machine. Okay, anyway. All right. Uh, Secretly, you went about Navadweep town managing and maintaining everything. You see how you don't have to know who God is. You don't have to know even who a devotee is. But if you're around them and you're close to them, your spiritual life is being managed. Just by being around devotees, you're getting life, you're getting purified. Just automatically, spontaneously, everything is being managed. It's not and the Lord was showing that he was going around managing everything and nobody knew who he was. They just felt, boy, it's just really nice to be next to Vishwambara. That's always like that. That's what it is. That's how Prabhupada managed things in a way. People would be there and they would just say, it was just so nice to be around Prabhupada. That's it, man. If you feel that way, to be nice to be around from your heart, around a liberated soul, that's all you need to go back to Godhead because that's what it's all about. You vibrate on that vibration. But see, not always like that. A lot of people were around Prabhupada and they're not really naturally that way. A lot of them were in competition. A lot of them were waiting for him to go so that they can become guru. That's not the same. That's like Ramachandra Puri path. Ramachandra Puri was with his guru, but he didn't have this natural affection. He wanted to be the teacher of his guru. And that shows up when they want to change Prabhupada's books. See? They want to be the teacher of their teacher. They think they know better. So that's your leaders. Many of your leaders are like that. And that's called religion. Religious leaders are like that. They're not with God. They're with God with a little motive, not like the devotees of even a devotee. If you found a real devotee who is actually in their transcendental relation with God, and you just like to be with them because you just love to be around them, maybe to hear their voice, hear their chanting. Okay? There you go, man. You're out of here. You're going to Vrindavan. It's that simple. But if you're with that devotee with motive, that's going to be purified, or has to be, otherwise you'll go bye bye. That's how we feel about you. You're the manager, and we just want to be around you and listen to you. Yeah, See, the Lord uses his devotees. If it's not that way, step aside because it's got to be that way. You need the representative of Lord Chaitanya in this world. They got to be real and true and honest and not a liar or a cheater or trying to imitate the position of a real devotee like Pundraka want to imitate Krishna's position. See? That and everything becomes hard under them. You notice that's why I told you. I told you I met that guy who was a disciple of Narayan Raj's top disciple. this lady, and this guy is a guru now. But he came to me. I was in Vrindavan and said, "My God, it's so hard to serve Krishna." I guarantee you, those who are under him, it's hard for them to serve Krishna because you can't get out of this, man. And even at that time, it was so easy for me that I was just naturally happy. Naturally, like I am naturally, my God, my Lord walks next to me. Ask Maria. He wants to walk next to you, and he is. Many of you, you already got that. So it works here. We ain't lying. Gohari may just be wearing a t-shirt and no tilak or neck beads or any external signs except his danda. I got one thing at least, a danda. Gotta have a danda. What am I gonna smack people with when I'm roaring down the street? Gotta have a danda. How am I going to smack the sannyasis around without a danda? That's how it works. That's why the Lord just comes to give us this. If you just like to be around him and you're saved, all your sins are forgiven, all of a sudden you just like to chant. All of a sudden wow, I just like the pastimes of the Lord now. There you go. That's it, man. Those who believe in the association of real devotees, they're taken to paradise. Even here, they're experiencing paradise. Okay, where are we at? See, yeah, I love these attributes. See, this is how you learn. See, chapter 1, Adi Lila, simply by hearing about the pastimes of Lord Caitanya, his relationships, these truths, these very secret things, one will attain deep love for God. Okay? That's it. That's what we do here. That's what this book is about the relationships, the truths, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. The confidential teachings. Yeah. So, so your real identity is unknown to all. It is impossible for anyone to know your real self without your mercy. See, the real self that's called God. And everyone, oh God, God, the great mystery of God. No, God, he's God. Well, what is God? Who is God? What is his nature? What is his characteristic? God, of course, God, the Almighty One. Is that, you see, people not clear about who God is. Ask any guru, who is God? Ask Acharya Dave. People, you should ask questions of these gurus. You should ask questions here, everywhere. Question everything. The only people who are afraid of questions are those in ignorance. Like the Maya right now in charge of the world. It's just very, she does a horrible job. Everything's being destroyed. Literally. Destroyed, wars, rumors of wars, everything. Predicted. The Lord says, okay, Maya, you go ahead. We got to mess up a few things. It's okay. I'll tidy everything up. That's how he works. It's, oh, yeah, mess everything up. Get these people off their ass, man. Get them looking towards the real self, which is God. You know, I see these people, they got some spiritual intelligence, but they don't, it's not, still misdirected. They don't know where to direct it. Hey man, come over here and you'll find sovereignty. I'm sovereign person. I'm sovereign in the Lord, man. I'm here to teach sovereignty to people because you'll never find it all these other ways people are trying to do it. Sovereignty is in a real eternal relationship with the Lord. And who is that Lord? Well, they have terms for it, but you have to experience Sat. See, Sat, eternal, that eternal Lord. You have to be awakened and have spiritual senses to perceive the imperceivable. Because it's imperceivable to people who identify, who are covered by mundane consciousness. You have to be spiritually awakened to perceive the imperceivable. Then he's perceptible. See, that means Sat, that's eternal. Are you in your eternal form? Most aren't. That's why this is miracle preaching. I'm preaching to people, and if they listen long enough, they will wake up to their Sat form. Because delivering them the real Krishna, the real baby comes here, man. You get the real baby, he starts crying. You notice? What do you think devotees crying is? That's Krishna inside, man, awakening. Wah! Wah! See, it's Krishna. Very good, very good. Then he starts laughing like a little baby. Ah, look at Lolita. She laughs. So she's binge laughing, binge laughing. She's laughing at Ram Das Vrijavasi. He can't stand it. It pisses him off, man. He's trying to stop her from laughing. He hasn't succeeded yet, nor will he ever. She doesn't believe in him. See? See the disciple, oh, Ram Das Vijayavasi, oh, he believed in you and everything. And they get nada. What can he give him but, maybe some of the demons he's got inside, huh? That's the best he can do, man. Transfer. I needed a miracle. I prayed and God gave me you. This is a miracle and I know it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All I'm doing is giving I'm just passing the baby around. That's all. Yeah, Krishna is our real self. We hold that in common. We're here to meditate on the Lord. What do you think we do in chanting? What are we meditating on? Huh? Krishna. That's the training is to do. If you do that in association of those who have the shelter of the transcendental Lord, it quickens everything. That's the teaching of Lord Caitanya. He says, hey, come associate with my devotees and chant the holy name and you'll become ecstatic very quickly. You'll laugh, you cry, and all these beautiful things. And that's the shelter of the Lord, is to chant like that. What else do you need after that? You just stay perpetually happy. That's it, man. That's simple. You've attained Vrindavan. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to wait for to die and then end up in some pearly gates where Vrindavan opens, and you have it here. Some people, some devotees say, "Oh, you don't know." Some people get a little perception of heaven, and you don't know what it's like to be, and that's why I want to go to heaven. I want to go, because it's so beautiful there. Really, I don't have to go anywhere. I create a Hare Krishna. There, more than heaven appears. See, I'm here to teach pure devotional service. Pure devotional service is open your mouth and something better than heaven appears. Paradise is being with the Lord, wherever he is. That's why you see Bali Maharaj. See, I love these conceptions because the real pure devotional service is, Bali Maharaj, you go to hell. Okay, Lord, no problem. And don't worry, I'm coming along with you. Oh, great, man. Let's have a party in hell. Yeah, that's called pure devotional service. That's why I love these books, man. It's all about pure devotional service. That's what I told this person. Well, you don't know how beautiful heaven is. You'd want to go there. Oh no, no, no! I don't. I don't even care to how that. To me, bhakti is the most beautiful babe in this universe, man. There ain't anything more beautiful. I can be in heaven, but if I ain't got this bhakti, I ain't gonna be happy. I'm not happy with heavenly delights. That's for the demigods. I'm here to preach to the demigods and the demons. Show them a better happiness, man. It's available for anyone. Yeah, some demons might change their mind. They might come first. Who knows? In the spiritual world, see, we have verses all about in the spiritual world. There are demons and demigods. See, the Lord doesn't bar in. You can come from in your last life. You could be a demon, and you enter the kingdom of God simply because you met the Lord's representative, and you're attracted. You say, "Oh, you know." Look at Bali Maharaj. He was in hell, and Krishna came. Oh, Krishna's here. Wow, wonderful. Thank you for the visit. See, just naturally loved Krishna. Prahlad was like that too. Look, the fierce form. Devotees are like that. They're more than demigods, man. This with the finger. Prahlad says, "Oh, my lord, you're here. Oh, welcome, welcome." See, that's a deep devotee, man. That's Prahlad. That's why I love these pastimes. The devotees like that, pure devotees. They know the Lord deeply. That's why you see the roars here sometimes, and I look at how's the reactions. I say, Fanny goes, "Oh, I love the roar. I love the." I say, "Oh, interesting. Look at that." Some go hide in the corner. Hey, he's thinking, let's lower the volume. Okay, anyway. Um, oh Lord, you are the religious principles. Okay? See, the Lord is the religion. He's the Vaidhi Bhakti. He's that. He's the conception of doing Vaidhi Bhakti. Okay? He's also the hypocrite. He's the actor of everything. He's the gambling of cheats, right? Bhagavad Gita. He's the gambling of cheats. Right? So what's there? Why don't we just accept everything that's, well, we sort of do, but sort of don't. Because people, you gotta get their faith off of the lower forms of the Lord, the darker forms. See? Otherwise, they're terrible, and they put you, they cause suffering and misery because they're not. This is not. We're not. This is like. This is not who we are. We're not here to identify. Well, people are here. They identify with the body and their material minds and thoughts of, to do with the world and things like this, and they don't find shelter there. They're looking, and everybody's going around in darkness. They don't know where the shelter is, and we have the great privilege to say, "Oh, the shelter is in. Come chant Krishna's name. Come hear these pastimes of the transcendental Lord, and you'll find rest here. Come listen to these topics." Oh, you're focusing on these persons and these gurus and everything. Okay, well, they're servants of the Lord, and that's in a sense. But you know what? You can do better than that. You can find more rest. You can find the real place, because if they haven't realized the transcendental Lord, then that's not for you to find it. That's a blind alley still. See, the blind leading the blind. Do you think we should allow that to be perpetuated? The blind lead the blind, and that just keeps going, generate the blind lead the blind until there's some divine intervention. That's called the truth. Will set people free. The truth is, you go here. Let me tell you about the truth of these scriptures and these teachings of Lord Caitanya. Find his real associates who actually have transcendental love for him. See, and be in their association to the point you get purified and you like to be around real devotees who have real devotion, eternal devotion to the Lord. And then you'll get that, and then you'll become an eternal person too, and transcend this cycle of birth and death. This is Kali Yugas. This is how it's done. Is to find the association of the Lord's real devotees. See, they're real. They got real devotion. It's not, I want to look like a devotee. I want to act like a devotee. See, a devotee is like this. I speculate. A devotee is always like, he never roars. He's always humble, like a praying mantis. You get close to them, they eat you. A wolf in sheep's clothing. People, oh yeah, we go to the wolves in sheep's clothing. They're our guru Daves. See, wolf of speculation. If you haven't realized Krishna, if you haven't realized that transcendental Lord, see, you're just naturally a wolf in sheep's clothing because you're a wolf. The wolf is speculation. You speculate on that you are bringing people to a place you haven't been yet. Where you don't reside. Remember, Prabhupada said the real spiritual masters are resident in Vrindavan. Yeah, who has proved that? Well, only those who awake, if they're preachers, only those who awaken devotion to Krishna in others prove that they are a resident of Vrindavan. Otherwise, you got no proof. See, that's teachings of Lord Caitanya. See, yes, it is correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are certainly the spiritual master. Well, that's what goes on around here. Does it go around with Acharya Dave or Radhanath? I don't care how good they may look externally, how big their stick is, or how many stamps of the GBC clerks they got. Oh, yeah. Guru Dave, go out there and deliver the universe on our order, the manager's order. No, how many people has devotion to Krishna awakened? Well, we're getting quite a few. You people believe in this teaching, and you come here, I'll convince you intelligently, logically. Isn't that, don't we want that? Don't you want to be convinced that there is a God logically, intelligently, or do you want it blindly? Blindly doesn't work very well, never did. Fanatical blind believer. How about a fanatical? I love being a fanatic about God, but intelligently, logically, it makes the most sense. I want all the good things that everybody wants: sovereignty, completeness, wholeness, true happiness, eternal. Oh, I got all of that, even here in this world. Maybe that's why the Lord made me a guru. To teach those simple things, how to really be happy, how to be real wealthy. Isn't this real wealth, man? You know, happy go lucky in this world, man. The world's falling apart. You know, people believing in liars and cheaters all the way up into religion, and people are not finding rest. They're unhappy. They're oppressed, and all of this. And we're just here, just saying, hey, man, it doesn't have to be that way. Come over here, man. Come hang out with us. You want life? We have abundance of it, man. We like to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. We like to chant Lord Chaitanya's names and pastimes and qualities. We love to discuss these eternal truths. Oh, there's great rest in this. Rest, rest. And we want more rest. It's like, it's great. We just rest all the time. Could you imagine? Wouldn't it be nice to sleep all the time? How about this rest while you're awake, man? Now that's rest. This is how you conquer sleep. I just rest all the time. Anytime I feel like I need to take a rest. All glories to Lord Gaurachandra. Yes, I totally agree with that. I love being a fanatic for God, but I want to do that logically, not blindly. Exactly. Everybody, when you really when you really start to hear some clarity about stuff, it makes sense. Oh yeah, be nice logic. Yeah, you want to just like that's the shortcomings in Christianity. They want to teach a illogical God, that God has to kill his son for you to be delivered. I mean, a lot of intelligent people think, why should I worship a God like that murders his son? I mean, not everybody's going to go for that. Some people will. Just because they believe in Jesus, something good happens. But not everybody's that way. The Krishna consciousness is you need to become intelligent. You will become intelligent. You come here, you become whatever I have. I'm just sharing with everybody. I'll share with this intelligence that Krishna gives me. That's how it works. Most people are less intelligent because they're not in relationship with the Lord. That's why Jesus was in relationship with the Lord, and he shared the intelligence God gave him with the world and delivered them. That's how it works. Then you get the delivery. You become intelligent too because you get a relationship with the Lord, and then he gives you that intelligence too. Okay? That's why if you want to be delivered quickly, forget about sadhana siddha stuff that they teach in ISKCON and all that you're perfected by becoming a perfect devotee. Forget about that. Get it the way that the Lord came to deliver it, by association with his awakened and delivered devotees. Be around liberated. Here, liberate. We have a liberated associates of Lord Chaitanya who prove it. And the people can balk and yell and jump up and down like Democrats. Hey, go Harry, that's not fair. Nobody shows bhakti. You're not supposed to. Our Gurudev Narayan Raj said, and if you have a tear, you wipe it. You don't cry. Otherwise, that's offensive to Krishna. Wah! Too bad. Where are conservatives here? We're conservatives that are not quite conservative. We, actually, we're the liberals. You're the conservatives. That's the lie. It's funny. The liberals are actually the conservatives. They want you to be locked down. They want you to be unexpressed. They want you to be controlled and traced and tracked and all that. And they call that liberal. Oh, wow. What a lie that is. You see how crazy this world is? Anybody who believes in it is an idiot. You believe in liars who are lying to you, you can't get a great result from that. If you believe in a guru, let's take it to religion. You believe in a guru who hasn't, who the guru is supposed to be a leader. Where's your guru leading? Do you ever think about why you came to God? If you come to Krishna consciousness, you're coming to God, and you're looking for a leader to lead you to God, right? To get you to the destination. What is that destination? I don't know. Rules, regulation, wife. I don't know. Pizza, maybe. My Guru Dev's really enjoying pizza. Like my Tamal Krishna, he was enjoying pizza. Oh, we love pizza. For me, it was halava with lots of sugar because you're just a devotee, peon, So you sleep on the hard floor. It's really you sleep. I was his servant for a day. Got to be his servant. It was great because he's preaching. You go, you sleep on the floor, and you eat what they give you here. Don't no complaining. Eat that lots of that. And then I go in and they say, bring this to your guru to Guru Dev, and bring him nice pizza. He's eating pizza, and then I go into his room. He's got this nice, beautiful, soft bed with a canopy. Ooh, I got to sleep on the floor. After a while, I start thinking, what is this politics here? Isn't that what the elites do? Oh, you're going to own nothing and be happy. Oh, and you're going to own everything and be happy. I see how this works. Maya's always just lying. She's just a big liar. How can I hate Maya? She just lies. I think it's kind of stupidly funny. And people believe it. Oh my God. You wonder why they're taking you off the planet. You're that stupid. What good is it to God? If you're so stupid that you won't come here, and here we're giving everything. You get sovereignty, you get love, you get eternal life, you get true happiness, and it lasts forever. And you don't come here, you're still stupid like a goat to go over to believe in Biden and Fauci's and the Gates to be your doctors and to inject poison in your arm and put a mask so you can't breathe fresh air. Well, God's thinking, well, what can be done? Take them off the planet. They're already going, man. You should see how many people are flopping now. Literally, they're spinning around and seeing some kind of demons. I'm telling you, you can go. There's a guy, they're spinning around. They have the same kind of thing. They spin around like this and they go like this, like something's in the air. They're seeing and they, boom, gone, finished, and convulse. Watch out, man. A lot of that going on and more to come. 2023 is a big year. So this great motivator, man, that makes, hey man, I'm gonna get more into this. We gotta prepare, right? Gotta prepare for the apocalypse. Sadhu Sangha is a great way to prepare every day, just regularly.
The best way.
Yeah. I test everybody. I just nonchalantly tell you, oh yeah, a lot of people are gonna die. There'll be probably 50% at least 50, and that's a conservative number. And I see some of the devotees here even, well, no, maybe it's not going to be that way, maybe they're really getting afraid. Oh, I see, they're not quite in their liberated position yet, so come more often. Until it's like, oh yeah, they may go. That's what they're thinking. Why should I be? They're all neutral. Oh yeah, well, we need to depopulate the planet. It's time for the culling. They think of like insects. You just, get rid of the insect. You just swat them. I lost my faith in gurus, and then you came along. Oh, good. See, that helps. That was your good fortune. I think Shamaguri also lost faith in it. She was wondering, there's something not quite right in this. Yeah, I like Prabhupada, but I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't seem quite the thing, man. There's something. Anyway, we're here to help. May our watch out for the dunda. Shamaguri's got a dunda. Go ahead. Let's hear the dunda.
No, I just want to say I'm seeing the things so much clearer now. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel such great relief. The last days were very, very special for me. Listening to you, listening to Lalita, Govinda. Phew. It just, I can't express it. I can't. This
Yeah.
morning I was listening to Lalita's class, and after I was crying, crying. It just came all out.
It's fantastic.
And now I'm so much relief. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's about.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. See, that's a testimony you share. When you're in when see Krishna says the devotees, his real devotees, is the root from which he grows. I mean, you can grow a little bit in the Vaidhi, and but then
mm,
if you want to go on, you want to go to bloom. It has to go into the this level here, and then you more bloom. I can feel my shit situation much better now. Good. Hey, Fanny's here. Thank you for coming. All right. See, you are the religious principles, the prescribed duties, the devotional service, knowledge, the scriptures, uh, the Vedas, and the object of all meditation. So people might say, "You see, Gauri, he's the prescribed duties. He's this and he's that," and they think they won. No, sorry. You just don't go deep. You got to know deep. If you really have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, he's going to bring you into the realization of the depth, and the real religious principles of this age is chant the holy names and pastimes of the Lord in association with his devotees. That's the
right.
prescribed duties of the
No
scriptures.
doubt about that. No doubt. That's just
Yeah,
how it works.
that's how it works. See,
It's
this
the
is the
only way it works. Yes.
yeah. So now people can either listen to their gurus who are teaching, no, the prescribed duties are the rules, the regulations, and everything of the scriptures. But yet, the deeper side, see, Prabhupada said, well, Chaitanya teachings is really postgraduate.
Mhm.
See, but what I just told you is Chaitanya Leela principles. And when you're ready for that, because there's fault in that, there's still oppression. You still often have leaders who are not really on the level of realized souls. So they're going to speculate. So those are the faults in that. They false ego still, all of this stuff. So ultimately, you need the devotees association who are liberated souls, and they teach Raganuga, spontaneous devotion, and it works. Not we're teaching it, but it doesn't work. That was the thing in the Narayan Maharaj. They're teaching it, but it doesn't work. Nobody, but he was telling you. I mean, he did say, "Well, actually, we're going to talk about these things, but it's not going to work. You're not going to get this devotion." And I don't want to see anybody manifesting it too, and he somehow would take it away, because it's all, you have to be empowered and ordered to teach the most confidential truth in the whole universe is in our hands, man. Yeah. Replying to Rade, you are making progress as well, of course. So everybody has seen the light, I only see the rain. Rade, you're just here to make jokes. I like that. That's a great joke. It's nice. That was a good one.
Oh,
Bhaktitam replying to Rade, rain is better than Brahma's light, than Brahma light. When they talk to you, they are happy followers, but off camera, that is when Well, that happens. No, 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 no. That's just they're just getting purified. I know that I tell you when I first started preaching after the order Prabhupada. So anyway, I'm in Tucson, and actually got 5 people right away that come and live with me. Okay, so it's 5 of us living together, and I give these really empowered classes at tears and everything, like here, and the talking, and all this. And I noticed off camera the fight started. Envies and I thought, what is this? I thought we were supposed to go up and up. Everybody is like little angels and all this, and then afterwards, you know, and talking. It was reminded me of it when I go to church. I always wonder. Everybody's in the spirit and everything, and then after church, they have the social media talking about mundane shit and all that stuff. Just like I said, and the whole mood is just completely, material like that. So, but that's just it's a part of the purification. You know, gradually, just don't even want to, after a while, it's just you want to stay more in it.
Good.
So it's purification. Okay, the dunda's up there. What?
No, I just, no, I just wanted to say this month, September, it's exactly 2 years now that I'm here with you.
2 years. Wow, time
Years
flies.
now. Yeah, 2 years now.
You know what? I noticed time has sped up.
Yeah,
For me, anyway. Time is. I
yeah,
can't
that's
believe
true.
it. Today
Yeah,
is Sunday. You notice the same thing? Because I know been noticing like it just felt like Sunday like a day ago, and already it's Sunday again. I mean, I just have this pronounced, and this has been going on for a lot. It's like I just pay my rent, and all of a sudden it's rent day again. I said, how can this be? Where's time going? Time is sped up, at least in my experience, and it looks like maybe some others. It's
yeah,
unbelievable. It's like, I mean, I really experienced the speed up of time. You know, it's uncanny, man. Say, wait, but when they are so adamant to not allow anyone to have this ecstatic prema, to the point if they even see it, they take it away. That sounds evil. Well, it's like, this Putana demon thing goes all the way up in Vrindavan. And you cannot attain Vrindavan unless you have this special association of a devotee. And people are looking, the great devotees are going to be the ones in the great, flowing robes and, all that stuff. But Vrindavan's not even like that, actually. The devotees are very simple there,
mm,
but they have the profound relationship with God. You notice Vrindavan is a village. Isn't that interesting that the Lord comes and lives the highest Dham? But if you go to the other Dham, say like Mathura and Ayodhya, it's very opulent. Even Krishna is there more on the throne and all that. But Vrindavan, the highest revelation of God is in a village. Not only that, in Mayapur, the same thing. The highest revelation of God was in a village, Navadvip, Mayapur, with very simple, poor parents. These parents, even though Jagannath Mishra was a great Brahmin, he was still very poor. Mother Sachi, very poor. So the Lord appeared in a poor family. I mean, materially impoverished. See, these people don't understand. They're all looking for God to come in another way, usually, or the devotees, the spiritual master, to come in some other way, and not come as a simple person. See, that's why I teach here is how you have to look at the symptoms. Prabhupada was always trying to teach how to look at the symptoms of a person. You're identified by your symptoms, not by by your external. That's why you see they a lot of times in religion they have to put on the big robes and make a big temples and put people on the high seats to give some illusion that they're great persons and they're no better than you. This pope is no better than you. Actually, they're worse. This Kali Yuga, man, the leaders, they jump at doing things that you shouldn't do. To be a spiritual leader, even St. Paul talked about this. St. Paul says to be a spiritual teacher is a greater responsibility and the greater, what do you call it? Greater punishment also if you're not really being empowered by the Lord. Okay? Because that's what protects the devotees and protects the devotees of devotees, the disciples. Is this the from them ecstatic prema emanate? You don't got that, man. You got problems.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of them. You get all that karma. You see, like the holy places, they collect, even a holy place, they collect all the karma. It just stays there. It doesn't dissipate. When a devotee comes and chants in ecstasy, a living devotee in a body, the moving temple comes, it dissipates all of that in there. They purify even places of pilgrimage. That's what ecstatic devotion does. It's so powerful. Now, that's the kind of guru to have. If you don't have that kind of guru, you're going to have speculations. It's going to be a many lifetime path. That actually is a symptom, like that, uh, of actually being in Vrindavan and claiming Radhe, 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 and teaching very high, lofty principles of Radha and Krishna, and not being able to deliver to their disciples Krishna. See, that's a symptom of Putana, actually. Think about it. Intelligently, logically. Isn't that what Putana did? She represents that obstacle, which they call a demon. It's an obstacle. See, to Vrindavan. So she goes into Vrindavan. She looks like the perfect devotee, right? Could you imagine you go to a guru and they look like the perfect devotee, right? But she didn't have the devotional energy. She couldn't transmit that to others. She only looked externally like that, and everybody thought. See? So how can you imagine? Why wouldn't you have these false representatives of Vrindavan if that's not the why? Why is that demon pastime there? This shows you how deep this illusion goes. How are you going to get over that unless somebody tells you about that? See? Now, when you go to those who are like that, you can see, oh, look, there's the devotional energy is not there. Must be a Putana obstacle there. See, must be somebody claiming to represent the highest devotee, but really doesn't. See, Puta even fooled the residents. She was that good. Why wouldn't? It's not surprising why you would have that in the Krishna consciousness movement. Some people like that. So how do you know? That's why Prabhupada said, a real guru is a real resident of Vrindavan. And how do you know that? Well, a touchstone is not known to be a touchstone until you see it work. I can't say Narayan Raj is a touchstone. I didn't see it work yet. Did you? Have you seen any examples of a person who has love of God? But I see examples here of persons who have love of God that come here. So you see a touchstone to work if it's really genuine, right? See, these are the simple truths taught in Chaitanya Lila. Why shouldn't I teach them if the book is teaching them? Because it steps on toes? Well, hey man, if you say ouch, maybe people need to know. Ouch. Ouch. Well, that's the way your wound will heal. We got to step on some toes. If you have an eternal spiritual form, then there's no toe to step on. I cannot do that. But if there's some material problem, some obstacle, some putana, some Trinavarta speculation, we got to get to the bottom of it. We got to name it, right? And get rid of it. Otherwise, it's an obstacle. That's why you see, you want to go to the Narayan Raj group. They don't want, oh, you listen to Gauhari. Nah, don't come here. See? Ah, symptom of something. Little fever, high temperature, sickness, little sickness. Lilita, time flies because we're getting older. Yeah. I follow you thanks to Karuna 5 years. 5 years ago. Oh, I feel that way about time moving so fast recently, this week especially. I was actually just thinking about that. Yeah, recently. Last couple of weeks, last month or so for me,
Hmm.
but especially last week. Actually, Jesus said in the Bible that the Lord is speeding up this end time for the elect, making it quick, faster, so it doesn't draw it out. You know. What about Kalki? Yeah, well, we have to just see how that plays out. Because see, in every age there's a avatar, right? They say so. There's not like two. There's one usually. So like there is Krishna in Dwarpa Yuga, the end of Dwarpa, and before that there was another. There's one. So in this age is special because there's Lord Caitanya came instead. So I don't know if it's instead of Kalki or Kalki's also good. It's hard to say. Maybe not. Maybe. But thing is, you could say, Kalki has come. Well, what to kill all these people, the unwanted population, that might be going on now. What do you think all this stuff is? And people are, I mean, come on, man, look at the news. The news, the Georgia Guidestones, they have these things erected, the Georgia Guidestones. They just, there's going to reduce the population from 7 billion to 500 million. That's a big drop. That's the Georgia guy. And they just exploded just out of, they just happened. I mean, all of these signs, in 2020, all this stuff just happened, and all these people believing everything in the Bible they're saying is coming true, even and even 12th canto, everything. Yeah. What is it? Just coincidence? All right. You are the mystic perfections, ever increasing opulence, the enjoying spirit. See, so the Lord is the enjoying spirit. Isn't that amazing? So there's two manifestation. One is the enjoying spirit in the world. See, the spirit to enjoy, right? A lot of people have that spirit, right? It's natural. Yeah, I want to enjoy, right? Easy. Easy. Yeah, you want some food, you want to taste the enjoyment of some food. Just go out there and buy it. Oh, you gotta work. gotta you gotta work for your food, right? No work, no eat. Generally, unless you're a beggar, maybe beg you get a little pittance. Okay? But the Lord is also the enjoying spirit spiritually. See, this is what we want. This is what I pray for every day. The enjoying spirit of Krishna. Oh Lord, if give me the mercy to enjoy like you do. Give me your happiness. And there's no fault in that. He's looking for that. He wants people to teach that have that kind of enjoying spirit, want to enjoy tasting Krishna in the form of his name. Yeah. See, he's the enjoying
Feeling
spirit. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, he's the enjoying spirit, even like that, and he wants people. You come into those who have that enjoying spirit. Those are the awakened ones, and then you can begin to enjoy like that. Okay, um, River, give us a word. My voice is giving out.
So enjoying just listening, Maharaj. Listening to your words just flowing. It's really flowing because I experience now everything that you talk about. Well, most things.
Uh,
And it's just being on this path, just simply moving on this path with you now, side by side, and just taking away all of most troubles most of the time.
mm.
It's really great. I feel just a bit in like this place, and I've just had to come out. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
yeah.
absorbed in the words. Yeah, it's amazing to see the growth of the devotees as well. And the things that they're saying, like with Amy, she's really, really understanding. Because we experience as well.
Yeah,
It's great. It's
yeah.
great, Maharaj. Sorry, I haven't got much to say. Thank you. It's amazing.
That's okay. No problem. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's take a break. I need my voice. I just need to be quiet for a while. Yeah. Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody, and we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you for coming.